welcome to probably Nora supervised only project that is not related to XMPP. My Capstone is meant to represent the course evaluation system in a new format. But before we rush in, I wanna thank me. I wanna thank me for believing in me. But kidding. I want to thank everyone for being present here, especially students, because besides developing this project as a computer scientist, software engineer, I also put a huge part of myself there as a student, a UA student, which hopefully some of y'all will soon relate and feel as well. When studying in this university for since 2021, I remember the moment when I first encountered the course evaluation phenomena. I was amazed both positively and negatively. First, because of this unique feature that our university provides that we can be proud of in front of everyone. But then, because of how many students around me didn't even know how to reach that feature and how to submit evaluation. Yes, those were the times when course evaluation wasn't mandatory. So for the first time, I had to ask a number of elder fellows and make a number of new friends to submit my first evaluation. And these were the times that when I realized this has a great potential to grow, albeit almost no one paid attention to it. So the ideas of improvement started collecting by the years like a snowball, UI, UX, use cases, and one moment I started even joking that I'm gonna sell this project right away when I complete it. Therefore, I started to try to do anything I do as perfect as possible, maximum realistic. I even tried to fetch some database models, some EDRs from ICTS to build a product in a way that would be maximum easy to integrate with existing system. Unfortunately, I failed getting those models, but enough emotions. Let's head to the facts. Currently, in our feedback system, we just submit the feedback and hope that it gets somewhere there, somewhere in some endpoint, and maybe causes desirable changes. But meanwhile, we students ourselves don't realize that we are one of those endpoints. I'm talking about dilemma that every student from freshman to senior face before every registration in the start of every semester, which courses to choose. And traditionally there are two ways of understanding of how to answer to this question. First is oral feedback from your friends, from elder students, and the next option is, can you guess? True, AUA undergraduate students. So for those who don't know, we have a private Facebook group for only AUA students, where we chit chat and gossip about professors and classes before every registration. And honestly, during all the semester as well. No offense. But what if you're an introvert? Or what if you want to analyze feedbacks more than like 5 feedbacks, 10, 13 maximum you can get from your friends or chats? Introducing you to CourseCritique mobile application that allows you to submit feedbacks, to review what you said back then, to show it to your friends maybe, and browse across all the courses, all the feedbacks, to understand what courses to choose. This is interesting. It's interesting to talk theory, but we're short on time, so we have a lot to cover. So let's go over user flow, okay, tutorial from my app. I have an iOS system, so I will represent it. Just a minute. So here is our app in release build, which we're gonna test right now. So of course we have login app, and here's first solution to a problem I faced as a UX student, that in a large variety of platforms you have to log in either with username, the part before at in your email, or the whole email. I solved that problem by enabling authentication both by username or email address, so it won't be a problem anymore. Also, I want to show you that my application has as well developed good error handling. Right now, because of I think it's not news for you that the UA network is a little bit slow, so we're waiting. But right now, I've inputted the wrong password in order for you to see like error handle windows as well. Outside of login authorized windows, you can see this simple error window. But inside, there are options available to send necessary details to the developer team and report error. Now let's go to the main thing. Right now, you see, okay, one of the first features is biometric login that would allow us to log in with our biometric data, so it would be more convenient, more easy to use our app. Let's just for now enable it. The next thing I want to talk about is, of course, academic calendar where you can see events. So throughout my whole study timeline, I got sure in effect that the calendars only help you in study, and you need them as much as possible. So here we have a calendar showcasing all the periods where you should submit feedbacks. So from the beginning to the deadline, so you can explicitly see when you are facing deadlines and stuff. And if you look here in the bottom, you can see some to-do list, to-dos for this certain date, which are feedbacks. So, okay, right now I need to make it a little bit smaller for you to see the bottom navigation panel, because I need to see it too. And here we are. Okay, so we have three main screens. The first one is home screen, as we saw. The next one, or the main one, I can say, is feedback screen, where we can see three sub screens. First one is pending, which shows our pending feedbacks, the ones that we need to fill. The next one is our completed feedbacks, which, as we see, that is empty for now. And the next one is searching feedbacks. All the courses are divided by departments, by departments, and we can see it all here. This is mock data to have something to show. Right now, let's go to as we talk the regular flow. So let's start giving some feedback. For example, Eastern language. First, changes you see is that we don't have that 5-point scale anymore. We have beautiful UI. We don't have actually 5 ways to choose. One of the new scales is three-way choosing system, which is like 1 needs improvement, then satisfactory, then excellent. Because there were questions such as course pace, course load, that I thought that you don't need to agree or strongly agree. There's not much difference in those kind of answers. Of course, we have regular strongly agree, strongly disagree system that we couldn't get let go. And in the end, we have also by answer questions which are either agree or disagree, which are also for certain types of questions. Now you see a new type of feedback, which seems to be an open-ended question, like the ones that you see, like label open feedback, but these ones are more directed. For example, the first one I got inspired from our dear Miss Monica's courses, which is which is called Advice for Future Generations, which are valuable insights students will leave to other generations to come that have chosen that course. Then strong sides and improvements. So we can see when we review feedback about the course, we can quickly see what's what. Actually, for submitting feedback, we have to fill all the required fields, which is currently everything except open feedback. Let's quickly do it.
We are short of time. I'll try to complete.
Okay, I will try. So we have submitted feedback. It's our first feedback. It shows us all the open feedbacks, and the one great question take more after this course of this instructor. The main feature I'm proud of, I want to show is the accumulated feedback for the course. I've developed a system and algorithm to count course score, which is not like first intuitive aggregation by average. If you're interested, you can see all the algorithm in the paper. Then the first thing we see are the 5 main sections with given feedback. We have just given feedback. It's accumulated scores, so we can judge the course strictly speaking, and we can choose from which courses to the other feedback to choose like the relevant ones. Then the open feedbacks. Right now we don't have it here. We don't have any submitted open feedbacks. Let me just show you the one that has. So the open feedbacks are in this format. They are anonymous. You can just randomly find them here. I would like to talk about also the badge system I implemented for a little bit gamification. There are interesting badges here, but since we are short on time, let's limit our CourseCritique experience on this. Also on dark mode, of course. Unfortunately, sadly, I showed it like in the end. But our players changed. Okay. Let's go to let's succeed. So right now we made our students happy, but we shouldn't forget that there's other endpoint, exactly like instructors and faculty. What about them? So we have also a web dashboard that lets instructors do statistics, also control feedback timeline, and also it keeps anonymous from feedback's anonymous for everyone. Let's quickly go over dashboard as well, and we'll come to there. So this is our admin dashboard. Dashboard is designed to be for an admin user and for instructors. Right now we can see that here we can first of all see list of courses, list of students. We can add students or add users with them. I'm not going to do that because of time limits. We can surf through some anonymous feedbacks. Again, nothing about student who submitted it is available here, and view some course analytics based on courses we choose. The main page, of course, is here, course details page, which will show more detailed information about classes against course. But unlike students, we have now all the Likert flow rows. Let me just show one that has a lot of feedbacks for it to be a better experience. Yeah, so we have here charts and stuff. We have average responses, distribution, variances, but in a way lighter level for everyone to understand it. You don't need to have past statistics course, as I did. And of course we have open feedbacks and ability to add feedback phases. Feedback phases is another innovation that I added to my system, which refers to feedbacks for not only at the end of the semester, but for a drop, after a drop period, after midterm, and after finals, to collect more comprehensive feedback and to be able to analyze more thoroughly. Let's go back to our presentation. This is the main points of platform. Before, let's see what we had before, what we have after. Before we had like a process when a student submitted some PDF and didn't know what happens to it. And the only thing they could have with that PDF is hope. Right now we have a certain infrastructure that gives back that results both to students and instructors in better detail. Of course, this is only the tip of iceberg where that is visible, but not all, the whole work that I have done. You can see by eyes. But those were the main points. About the future plans, if we're talking about a realistic project, of course it has to have future plans. The first one is integrating LLM model for processing open-ended feedbacks better and allowing both our instructors and students have some good features of comparing open feedbacks as well. The second one is adding widgets for mobile application. I want to mention that during the development process I already explored this part, but because of time limitations, those widget cards were left in comments. So those are the first thing that we're going to implement on the next phase. The next future plan is time-specific questions. One of the innovations was adding phase-specific questions to every phase, and even adding even changing the whole question list for every phase, adding unique form for every phase. The next for comfortability for the dashboard is bulk import-export options to have to be able to import student course data and export feedbacks as well. Basically, I wish I could have told you more about the project because I really put a lot in that, but as we're told, we're like short on time. But if you're interested, like approach me after the presentation, I will tell you about it like a lot. For example, literature research is very fun story. So Q&A, you can ask about.
Thank you. Questions?
One more question. Can you authorize who is actually being logged in or creating an account on this? Is this one limited to AUA emails? Because literally anybody can create an account there and just do anything that they want? Or?
No, the scenario is thought in that way that no one can register in mobile app. The users are created from dashboard. So and authorization is also limited by AUA emails.
Maybe to go further and create a platform that can be used for any university. That's a great platform.
Yeah. As I told, that's part of literature research. Okay, I'll tell you in a couple of words. So when starting this project, I was really searching for a unique name. When I found CourseCritique, I searched it through Play Store, through App Store. We found nothing, and we were very happy. But somewhere after the middle of the project, we found some web pages, actually some Georgian University project that was implemented exactly for their university, and other university projects under that name, but they were completely like web applications.
And also 8 sections to courses. I'm a course you're instructor in a section, if I so correctly.
No, like every course is divided by instructor, by section. Yeah. I was thinking about aggregating the results of 2 sections. Like there are cases where 2 sections are held by 1 instructor, but that's just all for now.
So one more recommendation, you can have semesters also for the historical data to compare the instructor during fall semester and, for example, during the outcomes.
Yeah, well, as I showed, I can show again, if you are not sure about that. Well, in the mobile app, you can choose by a limit, like last 20, last 100, all the questions, and by semesters as well.
Okay. Thank you.